It started with the whispers. At first I thought it was just the wind, or maybe the house settling. But then I heard it again, clearer this time. A voice, low and raspy, calling my name from the shadows. I told myself it was nothing, just stress, just grief. But deep down, I knew something was wrong. Something was very, very wrong.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
That voice, it sounded like my brother.
Your brother? He's been gone for months. You're just tired. You haven't slept properly since the funeral.
No, I heard it. It was him. I know it was.
She didn't believe me. How could she? I barely believed it myself. But the voice kept coming back, night after night. It wasn't just in my head. It was real. And it wasn't just my brother's voice. It was something else. Something darker.
It's happening again.
What is?
The walls, they're moving, like they're breathing.
You're scaring me. Maybe you should see someone, a doctor, or...
It's not in my head. Look, can't you see it?
She couldn't. She just stared at me like I was losing my mind. Maybe I was. But the walls were alive. I could feel them pulsing, shifting, like they were trying to swallow me whole. And then the voice came again, louder this time.
It's him. He's here.
Who's here?
My brother. He's not dead. Not really.
She backed away from me, her eyes wide with fear. I didn't blame her. I was scared too. But I couldn't stop. I had to know. I had to find out what was happening.
I need to go back to the house.
What house?
The one where he died. I think he's still there.
She begged me not to go. She said it was dangerous. She said I wasn't thinking straight. But I didn't care. I had to see for myself. I had to know the truth. The house was exactly how I remembered it. Old, crumbling, and filled with memories I'd tried so hard to forget. But as soon as I stepped inside, I knew something was different. The air was heavier, thicker, like it was pressing down on me. And the whispers, they were everywhere.
I'm here, brother. Where are you?
The floor creaked beneath my feet as I moved deeper into the house. Every step felt wrong, like I was walking on something alive. And then I saw it, a shadow flickering in the corner of my eye. I turned, but it was gone. But I knew it was there, watching me, waiting.
Show yourself.
The voice laughed, low and guttural. It wasn't my brother's voice anymore. It was something else. Something ancient. Something evil.
What do you want from me?
The shadow moved again, closer this time. I could feel its presence, cold and suffocating. And then, it spoke.
You shouldn't have come back.
Who are you?
You know who I am, or at least, you used to.
The shadow stepped into the light, and my heart stopped. It was my brother, but not the brother I remembered. His face was twisted, his eyes black and empty, and his smile, it was wrong, too wide, too sharp.
This isn't real. You're not real.
Oh, I'm real. More real than you are. You've been living in a lie, brother. A lie I created.
I stumbled back, my mind racing. This couldn't be happening. It couldn't be real. But the cold, the whispers, the way the walls seemed to close in around me, it was all too real.
What are you talking about?
You think I died in that accident? No, I was taken by them, and now they've sent me back to bring you to them.
My blood ran cold. I didn't want to believe him. I couldn't. But the way he looked at me, the way he spoke, it was like he wasn't even human anymore.
Who are they?
You'll see. Soon enough.
He reached out, his hand cold and clammy against my skin. And then the world shifted. The walls melted away. The floor disappeared. And I was falling into darkness. When I opened my eyes, I wasn't in the house anymore. I was somewhere else. Somewhere wrong. The sky was a sickly green. The ground cracked and barren. And the air, it was filled with the sound of screams.
Where am I?
Home. Or at least it will be once you join us.
I turned to run, but there was nowhere to go. The ground stretched on forever, endless and empty. And then I saw them. Shadows rising from the ground, their eyes glowing with a cold, malevolent light.
What do you want from me?
Your soul, your life, everything.
They surrounded me, their whispers filling my ears, their cold hands reaching out to grab me. I tried to fight, but there were too many. And then I felt it. A sharp, searing pain in my chest, like something was being ripped out of me.
No, please, no.
It's too late, brother. You're ours now.
The pain grew worse, spreading through my body like fire, and then, just as suddenly as it started, it stopped. The shadows were gone. The world was silent, and I was alone. I woke up in the house, the sun shining through the broken windows. For a moment, I thought it had all been a dream. But then I saw it, my reflection in the cracked mirror. My eyes, they were black, empty, just like his.
What's happening to me?
The voice laughed, low and guttural. It wasn't my brother's voice anymore. It was mine.
You're one of us now.
I tried to scream, but no sound came out. My body wasn't mine anymore, it was theirs. And I knew deep down that I would never escape. Not really. They say grief can change a person, but they don't tell you how far it can go, how deep it can take you. And they don't tell you that sometimes the dead don't stay dead. Sometimes they come back. And they bring something with them. Something dark. Something evil. So if you hear the whispers, if you feel the walls closing in, don't ignore it. Don't pretend it's nothing, because it's not. It's real. And it's coming for you. Just like it came for me, and when it does, there's no escape.